Rail on the beat.
Woo! You know what my team do? We get to that money. What up, man? It's your boy Young Tay. Nah, I mean, I'm about to give y'all a little exclusive what's going on in the world right now. Y'all already know what it is. You can follow me though on Twitter. Nah, I mean, YoungTay_300. IG as Young Tay. Facebook is just Young Tay. You already know what it is. YK the team though. Nah, I mean, let's get it. And 7 Mile Mixtape come out Wednesday, October 9th. Nah, I mean, download it on livemixtape.com. You feel me? Make sure y'all get that though, for real.
All right. You heard my boy Young Tay. This is your girl, Murder Megs, behind the cameras, in front of my camera. He already introduced himself, my boy Young Tay. I've been fucking with this kid ever since summer 12.
Yeah.
Ever since summer 12. You know, with my boy JP. Shout out to him though. Shout out to him. So we're gonna go ahead and get this interview started. I'm not gonna take long with it.
Nah, I mean, shout out to Lil Saint too, you feel me? That's my little bro, nigga, Trey Bands, nah, I mean, the whole YKE squad, everybody who fuck with the YKE movement, man, you already know what it is, though.
Absolutely.
7 Mile, baby.
Absolutely. All right, before we begin, tell everybody who is Young Tay and where does he come from?
Nah, I mean, Young Tay, man, Young Tay just me, you feel me? Like, nah, I mean, I came from nothing, you feel me? Nigga 13, nigga, you lose your mom and shit. Know what I mean? That made me go out there and go chase my dreams, know what I mean? But I didn't really get serious to this rap shit till like 16, you feel me? 16. Know what I mean? I started putting my work into it, hard work into it. You know what I mean? I'm from Detroit, know what I mean? 7 Mile, East Side, that's where I was raised at. I'm just a young nigga just trying to come up, man, for real.
Absolutely. All right. I want to ask, how did you get into hip hop? Like, what made you want to rap today? Like, what made you, you know, what is it, like, how did you get into hip hop?
Man, I've been listening to Biggie, Tupac, know what I mean, listening to Underground before Meek Mill even got hot and shit. I was listening to that nigga on YouTube and shit. Listen to a lot of, like, know what I mean, listen to a lot of rappers, know what I mean, local rappers and shit. And like, know what I mean, I was just like, yo, just fuck around on the beats and shit. I mean, just write shit, like, know what I mean, I wasn't all that good and all, but like, know what I mean, I had a thing for hip hop though, you feel me? So it's like, then when my mama died, that gave me really the inspiration on me to get on here, man, and really do what I had to do just for everybody. I mean, I got a story to tell, man. I mean, my mama dead. I mean, my pops, she's struggling too, you feel me? So it's like, I mean, I'm here with my sister and shit, my nephew, she on her ass, she's struggling, my sister's struggling, like my whole family struggle. So like, I mean, I got a story to tell, man. I get this fuck out of here, get this the fuck out of here, man. Just like, this rap shit, man, I do this shit for real. Like, it's not no fucking hobby, no game, man. I do this for real. Like, what I write now, nigga, that's what I feel. You feel me?
Definitely. Now, you got this mixtape. Even though, ladies and gentlemen, even though I'm not gonna talk about too much of his mixtape, this is just, you know, some things. Even though I'm gonna have a blog, you know, the Mixtape Talk. The Mixtape Talk it's not just mixtapes. It's EPs, LPs, albums. You know, it don't. Long as it's hot in my interest, you know. But I'm definitely interested in Young Tay's, which is 7 Mile. When is it coming out? Whose feet like telling
me? Oh man, the mixtape crazy for real, you feel me? It's like the mixtape come out October 9th. I mean, I made it on October 9th because that's my mama's birthday, you feel me? That's something special to me. So I mean, I've been working on the mixtape for like 6 months, you feel me? We just been putting in mad work all summer. But like, man, I got features. I got the YKE, nigga, you already know, Lil Saint. Know what I mean? He doing this thing. He out in Minnesota right now and shit. Trey Bands and the Bird, know what I mean? He on the mixtape. Got my nigga K-Star from Warren, know what I mean? He on the mixtape. My boy Cali, know what I mean? I got hella features. Like, I just gotta wait till that mixtape come out, man. Make sure y'all download that, though. I mean, you're not gonna regret it. You're gonna be banging that shit. I'm telling y'all, man. I got it. This is it.
Now, featuring artists is like who is in the mixtape appearances, you know, who's featured, who's the recording artist is featured in your mixtapes, and production wise too. Now, producers.
Know what I mean? You got Meg, know what I mean? She on the beat, know what I mean? Y'all gonna hear that one joint, know what I mean? Meg, Murder Meg, shit. My boy Protege Beats from SoundClick, know what I mean? A couple beats from them, know what I mean? Got Cash. A couple producers that I know, Lil Keith on there, know what I mean? Got some beats from him, know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I got a couple people on there. K-Star on there, he featuring. Trey Bands featuring, Lil Saint featuring. I mean, my boy Cali features. Like, it's a lot of people that's on there. And I mean, but like, I only did a little bit of features because it's only niggas that I fuck with you. Like, I mean, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. So it's like, I wanted to let my niggas get some shine on my tape. But like the rest of the mixtape, you gonna hear me, you feel me? Like, I mean, I'm trying to get heard and shit. I mean, let niggas know what I'm up, what I'm capable of, man. I mean, shout out to Biggs too, like, man, he trying to help me out too, so it's like Platinum Camp too, so you feel me? It's just like the whole
And we're gonna talk about that,
and
you
I
know.
got my boy Henny on there, man. I mean, you already know Young Henny on there. He repping the South Side. I mean, you already know what it is. So, I mean, I got a lot of shit coming up, man, for real.
And like I said, we are gonna talk about the Platinum Camp and the ill music. That's coming soon.
Yeah.
Let me see. In the future, like future projects, future artists, future producers, who would you like to work with?
Man, like, if I get in the game, man, well, I'm gonna say this when I get in the game. Man, I mean, I'ma fuck with you regardless. You already know that. You've been with me since day one. You know I'm copping beef from you since day one. I mean, when we was like this. But like, nah, I mean, I wanna fuck with Chop. Like, nah, I mean, Young Chop, man, I wanna fuck with Meek Mill. I wanna fuck with, like, I mean, rest in peace to Lil Snoop. If he was here, I love to do a track with Snoop. And I mean, it's just like I wanna work with a lot of artists, man. Like everybody that I mean, who I watched to come up a little bit. And I mean, I just want a whole bunch of shit like Maybach, man. Everybody, man. I'm gonna do something with little everybody, cause I mean, real niggas do real things. I just wanna show love and spread things. When a real nigga can do real shit, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. You feel me? So it's like I just trying to be heard and let niggas know what I got. You feel me?
Absolutely. You know? Now, what keeps you motivated in the booth and or on stage? Like, what makes you want to keep going and not stop? Keep going and not stop?
Man, I mean, you know how you get that love when you first step on the stage, man. People know your songs, man. Like, people really know you. Like, I mean, you feel like you like, damn, nigga, I ain't even think I was all that. You feel me? Just like, you hear people saying your lyrics, man, tweeting your lyrics. Or like, I mean, when you on stage and you feel that rush, that adrenaline, like, damn. And I mean, nigga, I'm somebody in this bitch, you know what I mean? Somebody know who the fuck Young Tay is. Somebody know who YK is. So it's just like, man, that's a good ass feeling. Cause like, I mean, where I come from, man, it's just like, there's so much shit goes on. Niggas don't like, you don't even exist. You feel me? Like, I mean, so it's like, you could be going through something way worse than what somebody else going through, and you don't know that situation. But it's a blessing that he really seen me. And he got me out here. I'm out here doing what I'm trying to do, and people understand me, and they understand my message, what I'm saying to the people. You feel me?
Absolutely. Now we're gonna talk about some, you know, things that you've been through in the industry, like the JP and the ill music. Man. Let's talk about that first. You know, we're gonna go through like a timeline. Okay, you know, we gotta be all over the place.
Yeah, all right. No problem.
So, like, let's talk about JP and ill music first. How did you get in touch with JP? How did you get into ill music entertainment?
Oh man, it started from like when I was, shit, how old was I, man? I was 17. I mean, me and Trey we were just working on this tape. Me, Trey, Josh. So I was fucking with Devontae and shit, you know what I mean? And I mean, we had worked on the mixtape, whatever. Devontae knew who the nigga was. I didn't know who the nigga really was and shit, but it was like, he was like, y'all little niggas hot. I guess Devontae told him about it, like, y'all little niggas hot or whatever. So he hit me up out of nowhere, and I mean, Katrina had a party. So me and Devontae was gonna perform and shit at the party, whatever, and he was performing. That's his cousin. Katrina was his cousin, whatever. So now, I mean, we met at the party. We actually got to meet up and shit, and he was like, I mean, I heard y'all shit, y'all nice. And now, I mean, we didn't get to perform that night. Now, I mean, you know how people is, drama and shit. A lot of shit that happened that night, a fight broke out or whatever. So it's like, this is then. I mean, we stayed in touch with each other. And he was like, nah, I mean, I want to sign y'all little niggas or whatever. So I was like, cool. Like, nah, I mean, so the contract, let me read the contract, let me go through whatever. I mean, so I get the contract and shit. I seen it, like, nah, I mean, but like at the end of the day, I saw the contract, like that contract ain't for me, you feel me? I'm just really getting into the game. I'm 17, you feel me? So I'm like, I don't want to just sign my rights to nobody else, and I'm not getting shit after it. So it's like, he can take my shit and he can steal my shit. So it was like, damn, nigga. Then when at the end of the day, it didn't even work out for me in ill music. And I mean, me, Easy Money, we all was on that shit, man. Just like it's like he was lying about some type of shit to us and shit. So it's like I felt like, nah, I mean, we had to sit down and think. Devontae, he went on ahead, he ain't signed it, but he was going around saying he signed this shit. But nah, I mean, I was like, I ain't signed this shit, boy. Like, nah, I mean, I ain't giving my rights up to nobody, nigga. I'm right. Fuck all that, man. Like, you either gonna fuck with me, you ain't gonna fuck with me. When the time right to sign the contract, then I sign that bitch. And then like, nah, I mean, I heard it was on some fugazi shit anyway, so I left the shit alone. You feel me? So like, nah, I mean, I still got love for JP and all, but it's like, nah, I mean, I just been on our own. Nah, I mean, we built our shit up from the empire, nigga. We about to take over, niggas everywhere, nigga. YKE everything, man, for real.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about General Biggs.
Yeah, that's my
and Platinum Camp.
That's my man, dog. That's my man.
How did you get in touch with Biggs and Platinum Camp? Now, I've been hearing this. I've been hearing you shout them out into the music, even though I know, because I've been working with you ever since you've been in that. Yeah. So how did that happen?
Oh man, me and Biggs was a motherfucking honor, man. Like for real, like he showed me so much shit. Like I'm a real ass nigga, so I'm gonna keep it real. Like he showed me so much shit. He was like, nah, I mean, he saw me. That's my cousin. You feel me? His daughter's my little cousin. Bonnie's my cousin. So it was like he's heard about me rapping and shit. Bonnie told him, my cousin Bonnie told him that I rap, whatever. Know what I mean? So I did the rapping, whatever. He came to the church picnic. Know what I mean? We get a church picnic every summer. I mean, you know what I mean, around July. So he came out there. I finally got to meet him face to face. Know what I mean? We was talking business or whatever. Know what I mean? We was talking business. He asked me to freestyle for him. I kicked something for him, man. Easy Money kicked the freestyle for him. So like, nah, man, he was like, gave me his card. It was like, man, you got something, you feel me? Like ever since then, it was like we had that connection and that bond. So nah, I mean, a couple months later, I say like 2 months later, I took a trip to Philly. So nah, I mean, he showed me what I'm gonna be living like. Nah, I mean, when you get in the industry, what I'm gonna be living like. You feel me? So I made him whatever, and I mean, I meet him down there. I had just got off the bus, you feel me? Just got the mega bus. That's 7-hour ride trip. So I'm like, nah, I mean, I'm really going out here to chase my dreams. So it's like, man, that was a good ass feeling. So it was like, I met him at the tattoo shop down there on South Street, whatever. And I mean, he like, Tay, you ready for this? I'm like, man, I was born ready. I'm ready. And like, we're going to New York tonight. So I mean, we got to go to Manhattan. You ready? Nah, I mean, you ready? I mean, get swagged up, whatever. We got to go to Manhattan. So then, I mean, we going to Jamaican club, the reggae club, man. And my boy Liza had that boy jumping, you feel me? Like, so like, I mean, Liza, Lisa Harper. Who else was there that night, man? Benny Man was there, man. I mean, I met so many celebrities, reggae celebrities. I met Shaggy was supposed to be there, but he didn't. I mean, he didn't show up. You know what I mean? Then I mean, out of nowhere, a special guest came through, Busta Rhymes. You feel me? So. Nah, I mean, I got to meet Busta Rhymes. Nah, I mean, I'm taking pictures with Busta Rhymes. I got to meet Mobb Deep, man. Me and Prodigy got to cook up some shit. Nah, I mean, so it's like I got to meet some really New York hip hoppers. Like, nah, I mean, really. Nah, I mean, I was in Brooklyn, Queens. Like, nah, I mean, I was there. You feel me? So I'm like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? When you a celebrity, like, I don't know how they do it. You don't get no sleep. You feel me? You out day to day, like you everywhere. And know what I mean? Like, I'm going back and forth to New York, to Jersey. I gotta go back to New York, then get back to Philly till like 8 in the morning. You feel me? So like, nah, I mean, one day he was like, "Tell you ready? You about to go to the studio." So I was like, "Cool." I'm gonna go to the studio, or whatever. Prodigy in there. You know what I mean? Me and him in there kicking in, talking. I'm writing my verse for a track. Me and Prodigy, we writing a verse for a track. And for my homie Lisa Harper, you know what I mean, she had writing the joint. Her and Prodigy was doing the joint and shit. So I was like, cool, you feel me? He was like, yo, know what I mean? One day it's gonna be y'all. Y'all can feature some shit. Y'all gonna do some shit, know what I mean? You don't never know. You never know who might want you, man. You feel me? So it's like, ever since then, man, Biggs, that's my general, you feel me? Day one, everything, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he's looking out for me, you feel me? So it's like, it's whatever.
Absolutely. That's a good story. That's what's up. Now, YKE group. How did the YKE group form?
Man, YKE was like, nah, I mean, we came from shit, man, for real. Like, when niggas be talking about they started from the bottom, like niggas don't know the YKE story. Like, nigga, we really started from the bottom, but like YKE came up from like, everybody in my clique got a different style. Everybody from my clique from a different place, you feel me? Trey from the Bird. And well, he from Johnstown, I mean, he from J-Town, but Pittsburgh, we rep all that shit. I'm from the D. My nigga Saint from the Lou. So it was that connection, like, nah, I mean, it was that. We all got that own style, our own slang. I got the Detroit accent. He got the St. Louis down, like, nah, I mean, the Midwest accent. And Trey got the Pittsburgh and Johnstown accent. So it was like, ever since then, we was just niggas that combined our shit, you feel me? Like, we was going for what we believed in, you feel me? We was like, nah, man, we can do this shit, man. We see all these younger artists and shit out here making it. I'm like, man, we can do that shit, man. We better than some of them niggas in it, I mean, no disrespect to nobody in the game, but it's just like, we could do some shit what they doing, man. I mean, they follow their dreams, they got up and got their shit. Why can't we get ours? You feel me? So ever since then, YKE, we felt like we was some young kings, man. So that's what young kings. That's what YKE stand for. We young kings. You feel me? We on the throne. We just want it all.
Now, Mike Juice and his label.
Yeah.
I heard of Mike Juice.
Yeah.
You know, that's my dude. And even though we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah.
But how did you get in touch with him also?
Oh man.
And are you in his label, or just like affiliate, like by association?
We affiliated. Like, nah, I mean, we talk. Like, nah, I mean, I rep. Don't get me wrong. Precise, you feel me? Like, nah, I mean, I'm affiliated with. That's my nigga. Henny, though, that's my nigga. Henny, I mean, but like, nah, I mean, it been some shit going on lately. Like, I mean, it's a lot of shit going on between that situation right now. Between, I mean, what's going on with that shit. Like, nah, I mean, we left the shit alone. But like, nah, I mean, you know, I ain't got no disrespect to Mike Juice, no disrespect to nobody. You feel me? So it's like, nah, I mean, it's like, for real, what I'm worried about is YKE. You feel me? What I'm worried about is YKE. I want YKE to be where YKE need to be at. You feel me? But nah, I mean, I fuck with Juice though. Juice showed me a lot of shit too. I thank God for Juice, I mean, for giving us that show at Changes. I showed that nigga love. That was some real nigga shit, cause he ain't had to do that, you know? He didn't even have to do all that, but it was like, I respect him for that. He gave us a shot and gave us a chance, but I hooked up with Mike Juice when he heard that Get Into the Money joint. I dropped a song called Get Into the Money, whatever. And like, nah, I mean, it was a hit. Nah, I mean, it was a hit. I only got like probably like 400 views on it right now, but it was a hit. And everybody like, I'm co-signing in this joint, I'm co-signing this joint. He heard that joint, and I was hitting Henny up too. Henny the reason why I probably even got in Precise, you feel me? Because Henny was like, nah, I mean, this little nigga right here cold, my nigga. Like, this little nigga right here make beats. And I mean, I was fucking with Henny. I was hitting Henny up before I was hitting Juice up. And then I know where one day we all got to meet. I mean, we got to sit down, whatever. After that shit happened, it was like, I mean, we clicked. It was just like I started fucking with them. They started showing me love. So I saw them niggas love just like that. Henny like my brother for real. Henny my brother. You feel me?
Absolutely. Now, we're gonna talk about some controversy that's been happening.
Okay.
I mean, to everybody out there, I'm gonna give y'all a disclaimer, a warning. I'm not a shit starter, troublemaker, whatever you call it. I'm not doing anything to hype the situation up, trying to make it 10 times worse than what it was. But this is just to get some things, you know, get some things clear on what happened between YKE and HBE, Pesos and HBE's group. Now, to everybody that heard the YKE diss, like the YKE versus everybody. Tell them what that means and get them clear on that. Like, who is specifically, who is everybody specifically?
It's like that simple. You either fuck with us or you don't fuck with us. Same thing, you feel me? YKE versus everybody, cause it's like, you feel me? YKE, it's just us. That's the name of the group Mixtape. It's just us. You feel me? Cause at the end of the day, ain't nobody got our back but us. You feel me? So it's like niggas was with us. We seen how niggas was on Twitter. You feel me? I mean, niggas on Twitter was repping our shit. But we seen niggas who flipped and we seen niggas who really with us. So it was like that day, ever since that day, nigga been like, fuck everybody, nigga. If you ain't with us, you against us, nigga. Why can't you fuck everybody? So, I mean, Trey came up with that logan. I mean, we got shirts coming and say YKE versus everybody. You feel me? All that shit coming. So, I mean, ever since then, that's how it is, man. You fuck with us if you don't, man. It's that simple.
Right.
Real shit.
Right. Now, there was a diss right before you put out this YKE versus everybody.
Okay.
Peso has made a diss going towards you.
Yeah.
It's the going in my bag YKE diss.
Yeah.
And then you responded, as you told me, but this was off camera, you told me you have responded. And another group was coming towards you also. Now, who was this other group that was coming towards you?
Oh, like, nah, I mean, the other group was coming towards it was VNIC, but like, nah, I mean, I respect Cash, nah, I mean, I respect Cash's hustle. I respect that nigga's grind, what he's trying to do. Like, nah, I mean, I worked with Cash back in the past, before anything even happened. I worked with that nigga back in the past, so out of everybody who dissed that he came, that everybody who dropped the YKE diss on us, he the only nigga that really dissed, really meant something, you feel me? He the only diss really said something. He didn't say no bullshit. He didn't say no all this about all that blah 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 and all that dumb shit. He was like on some real nigga shit. He explained how he felt, and you can understand what he was saying. So now I mean, I fuck with Cash on that. Now I mean, Cash ain't really got nothing against, like he said. Cash said it was business. You feel me? And now I mean, I'm not gonna say I said something about VNIC because I fuck with VNIC. I fuck with Ville Squad. Period. Right now I mean, it was a certain comment in Trey's verse when he said, and that goes for HBE, VNIC, CCOE. Truthfully, y'all ain't fucking with me. That's how VNIC even got in it, because the verse that Traquan laid down, you know. So it was like, after that shit happened, it was over. So, and then after that, it was just a lot of stuff happened. After that, they let it go. So now I mean, we let it go after that. So, you know.
Now, if you ever see Peso or anybody else out of the HBE or the other groups that was coming towards you with disses, how would you react with attitude? Like, how would you react?
Oh shit!
Would you shake hands and say, "Yo, let's do business"?
No, man, for real, it's just like the level I'm on right now. It's like I don't fuck with none of them niggas right now. You feel me? So it's like I don't got nothing against them, but at the same time, if I seen them niggas, I keep it moving, because I know a real nigga when I see a real nigga. You feel me? It's just like, so I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna shake their hand. I'm not gonna say nothing to them. I'm just gonna keep it moving. You feel me? Because what the fuck happened? All the shit that happened, I can't do no fake nigga shit, because I'm not no fake nigga. You feel me? So I'm gonna keep it 300 with niggas. Like, nah, I mean, if I seen them, I won't say nothing to them. Just keep it moving, doing us. Because at the end of the day, why can't E making moves, man? At the end of the day, that's what we doing. Why can't E making moves? So let the niggas do them, we gonna do us. Ain't got no power with them niggas, so I just keep my distance away from them though.
Right. So there's no shaking hands to this right now. No sock him in the face. Nah, I was kidding. I was just kidding.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I ain't no fighting type of shit. They said it was strictly business. You feel me? So it's like, it's just a lot of shit going on.
All right, all right. Now, we are going to do some, facts about Tay.
Yeah.
It's, so we're gonna make it fun. We're not gonna make it too bored.
Cool.
This is, facts about Tay.
Yeah.
Jordans or Nikes, which is Air Forces, which is a popular one today. Air Forces or Jordans?
Man, I fuck with Nike, low key, for real. Nike, my shit. Like I like wearing Air Maxes and shit. I wear Air Maxes. Nah, I mean, I wear J's. Don't get me wrong. I wear J's. I wear J's and shit, but I'm a Nike nigga. Them bitches comfortable. You feel me? I gotta stay comfortable. Like I stay on my feet and shit. I'm driving and shit. You feel me?
On stage or in the booth? And what is your favorite place to be?
Hey, yo, man, for real. Hey, that's a hard one, but like, I mean, I fuck with the studio, because when I'm in the studio, I'm focused. Without the studio, I won't be no stage performing, because all that hard work that I'm putting into the studio, I won't be able to put all that hard work onto the stage, So it's like, the studio helped me get focused for the thing, for the stage, for my performances and shit. So, I mean, so when I go in there, I make sure I denominate both of them. So that's how it is.
All right. Now, Jay-Z, Nas, or Biggie?
That's Biggie, man. Straight up, Biggie, but Jay-Z, but I fuck with Jay-Z too. And I mean, I've been watching Jay-Z lately. Now I mean, how he's a genius. You feel me? Like how he goes in the booth and how his like format is, how he goes in there. He can go in there and rap and mumble some shit off his head and do like 32 raps in his head and don't forget there one of them. You feel me? So it's like I watch how he did it, and I'm just like, yo, man, it's something really wrong with that nigga. That nigga cold, man. I'm like, yo, he's not original like these other rappers is. So you know what I mean? I fuck with Jay-Z and Nas. I come with Nas because Nas speak the truth. You feel me? So like I like all three of them. You feel me? But like when it comes at the end of the day, I listen to Biggie more than I listen to everybody. You feel me? So it's like I go with Biggie. But no disrespect to none of Jay-Z or Nas,
Weed or alcohol? And if you say alcohol, what type of alcohol?
Shit, I'm a smoker, man. I really smoke. But my drink though, I mean, I fuck with that Ciroc Peach, or I fuck with that Hennessy, you know what I mean? You already know. That Avion, you already know that bottle of Avion, you know what I mean?
Detroit, Philly, or Newcastle?
Man, D, nigga, that's my hometown. Detroit all day, 313, East Side Cell Mall. What up, though? You feel me? That's the city.
Boom bap beats or trap beats?
Hey, yo, nah, I mean, I fuck with the trap beats. That shit give me that little amp to my shit. But on the trap beat, I can spit some real nigga shit too. But, and I mean, I fuck with the East Coast beats though too, cause I can hear my deep stories and shit on them type of beats,
Thick chicks or skinny chicks?
thick chicks, you know what I mean? I need something to hold on to, you feel me? You know what I mean? But I fuck with the skinny chicks too, though, you feel me?
Alright, basketball or football? And if you choose one of those, who is your favorite team and favorite player on the team?
Man, my favorite team, my favorite sport is basketball. My favorite team is Detroit Pistons. And like shit, my nigga on the team, my nigga who played on the Pistons was Rip Hamilton, like, know what I mean? But he ain't on the Pistons no more. So, you know what I mean? We got Josh Smith though this season, and we got Brandon Jennings. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to them two niggas to put in some work in for the D, you feel me? So, I'm trying to see what they gonna do when it comes to football. Detroit Lions, you already know Detroit Lions, period. We 3-1 now, I mean, we the top of our division right now. But my favorite player on the Detroit Lions, Calvin Johnson, hands down. Him and Reggie Bush, hands down.
All right, favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? Man, I got a lot of favorite movies. But shit, I think my favorite movie for real, it might be 8 Mile. You feel me? It might be 8 Mile. 8 Mile and Get Rich or Die Trying. Like all the inspiring movies, Notorious, like any movie that inspired me. And like the funny movies is Friday, hands down. Friday is over, hands down. It don't matter about nothing.
Favorite song to chill with?
Favorite song
like what, like choose you, like what, you know, make you want to smoke, drink to this, or drive to this? What are the favorite songs to chill with, and that you could just put on repeat all day?
Man, I be banging Meek Mill, man. Tell you the truth, like I can't say what song, cause I could bang all his songs and put them on repeat and just chill to it. You feel me? I could chill to Wiz, man. Know what I mean? I could vibe a Lil Wayne, know what I mean, a little bit, but know what I mean, I vibe to Drake too. Drake could be it too, you feel me? Drake definitely.
Alright. Favorite video game?
My favorite video game, 2K.
Okay.
2K and Grand Theft Auto.
Alright. Your first video game, like when you was little young Tay, when you was little Tay, what was one of your first counts? What was one of your first video games?
When I was baby Tay. When I was baby Tay. Shit, my first video game was probably a Nintendo. Nintendo was my first game. I had that
the
Nintendo.
NES or that 64?
No, I had the regular one, the little box one.
The NES?
Yeah, the box one. Then I had Super Mario and shit.
Yeah, that was what, you know what? Those was one of the best selling games with that. It goes together. That's the best combination.
You couldn't beat Super Mario in the shooting duck game. You feel me? You couldn't beat that shit. You couldn't beat it. So it was like, that was the first game though. That was the first game I had.
Right. Remember Sega? Sega was the shit too. With Sonic, that was the best combination. Genesis,
Nintendo 64,
Dreamcast.
Nintendo 64,
right.
All that shit.
Even though they was going at it.
Yeah, but then that PlayStation came on. That's when I started messing with PlayStation. Got the
Spyro.
PS1.
All right. Your favorite element in the hip hop culture? For example, the DJ, MCing, which is the rapping.
Yeah.
Breakdancing, the graffiti, or the beatbox? Like what, you know?
MCs.
What turns you on?
MCs, man. What they be spitting. You feel me? What they tell me their little story, what they've been through, you know what I mean, what they going through, whatever it is, you know what I mean, they get off their chest and they just rip it and tell you like just straight like that, you feel me? So it's like MCs definitely is what our element most in.
Any collectibles?
Like collectibles, only like CDs.
Even when you was a small, you know, young Tay, the little young Tay.
Man, everything. I collected everything for real. CDs, rocks. Little lease when I was little, know what I mean? You know how little kids and then when you little, you got me. You just collect everything. Rocks, you just put in shells, everything. You just collect whatever you can find. You a little kid just run around like, hey, I need this and shit. You know what I mean? You know, nigga, just everything. You feel me? Just everything.
What about your first mixtape you ever bought as a young buck? Your first mixtape, your first, you know, like let's take it back to the 90s. Let's, you know, fly back into the 90s. When you was a, you know, kid back in 98, 99, or 96, 97. What is one of your favorite and your first mixtapes? It don't have to be a mixtape. It could be it could be an album.
CDs?
Yeah, CDs, man. Cassettes.
Tupac. It was shit. Tupac greatest hits. I had Tupac greatest hits CDs. We had all his hits on there. Didn't matter what he made, everything. Back in 1998, shit like that. I was listening to Tupac, man. That's all I was listening to. Right. Tupac and Biggie, for real.
You know what's my favorite? Even though this ain't my interview, Rough Riders, the Rough Riders.
DMX, man, DMX,
you know,
all them,
everybody from the Rough Riders.
Jadakiss, all them, man, everybody.
Absolutely. All right. Anything to the people? Anything else before we end this? Anything you want to say to the young people, the people out there that's, you know, doing something?
It's like, for real, whatever you want, man, go for it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do or what you couldn't do. Doesn't matter, man. Put your mind to it, you can do anything. I mean, dreams do come true. You either a dream chaser or you just gonna sit back and fail, man, for real. Because it's a lot of people in life that regret a lot of shit they did. Like, oh man, when I was your age, I could have did this and could have did that. You could have. You said you could have. Why did you do it? You had the opportunity. You know what I mean, if you got the opportunity, go for it. And if you don't got the opportunity, make an opportunity for yourself. You feel me? So it's like I'm a dream chaser, man. I'm gonna achieve my dream. That's all I think about, man. Just do me and fuck what somebody got to say about you, man. Like, I never cared about what nobody said about me, about what nobody had to say. I just kept doing me. You feel me? So anybody hating, know what I mean, can't keep hating, because I'm gonna keep doing me regardless if you like it or not. Real shit. You feel me? So it's like, fuck it.
Any shout outs before we leave also?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my clique, man. YKE. Shout out to Murder Meg behind the camera, man. Know what I mean? Little St. Trey Bands, Cali. Know what I mean? My nigga in Warren, K-Star. Know what I mean? It's like, shout out to everybody who fucking with us, you feel me? Shout out to everybody who fucking with the YKE movement. Like I said, YKE versus everybody. You either with us or you against us. It's like that simple, for real.
All right.
Know what I mean? 7 Mile, nigga, you already know I'm repping my hood still to the death.
Definitely.
3.
We are gonna end this interview. You know, thanks to, had a good time with him, you know, fun, confident, you know, on none of that, you know, crazy, silly, dipsy bullshit.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Like I said, I've been fucking with this kid since summer 12. That's my dude, and we about to end this right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's watching this, you know.
I already know.
And like I said, coming soon, there will be another blog that I'm doing, which is Mixtape Talk. Mixtape Talk is, like I said, anything, any mixtape, any EP, LP, album, anything that's hot, and anything that I'm interested in, I listen to it, I fucks with it. Now I'm gonna do a little preview, a little review, interview, go track by track, one of the best tracks.
Yeah, man, shout out to Band Like 2 and Fast Lane, man. They doing their thing in the D, know what I mean? They putting on for the D2. My troublesome niggas, my 4620 niggas, know what I mean? They doing their thing too, you feel me? We are Detroit versus everybody too, how we look at it. So, I mean, we out here, man. We doing shit for real. We about to take off.
All right. Now I'm about to sign off. Get at me. Get at my boy Tay at his Twitter at
Young Tay 300, know what I mean? Young Tay _300, matter of fact. Instagram, know what I mean? It's Young Tay. Facebook is Young Tay, know what I mean? I mean, if y'all want to hit me up, beats, feature, know what I mean? Y'all know my Gmail, man. YoungTay11@gmail.com, know what I mean? Hit me up. I ain't like these other niggas, man. You want to do something, let me know. I like to see young niggas or people that trying to work, you feel me? So I like that. So let me know what's up, man.
Get at me on my Twitter at MurderMegs. I'm about to sign off. Peace.
Yo.
What you do, niggas gon' hate, but let them niggas hate. Keep going for your dreams, baby, you'll be straight. Dreams come true, nigga, just believe in you. Stay up on your grind, keep doing what you do. Niggas gon' hate, but let them niggas hate. Keep going for your dreams, baby, you'll be straight.